little bit, Mike.
I'm liking that short-term forecast, though. Thanks a lot, Jesse. Well, time now for another story about a hometown hero. Former Tech Sergeant James Lee Hutchinson of Bedford lived through 20 missions in a B-17 bomber over Nazi-occupied Europe. And today he continues to talk about and write about those dangerous times.
Armor-plated.
Decades after World War II, 97-year-old James Lee Hutchinson looks fondly on a keepsake from his missions on a B-17.
The armor-plated New Testament. Many mothers would buy this and send it to their sons in the service. This is supposed to protect you from a bullet or shells. And so we always wore it in our pocket over our heart.
Hutchinson was a radio operator for lead planes in the 490th Bomb Group. Amazingly, he flew on 20 missions before he was 20 years old. It was dangerous and frightening.
Well, but like all teenagers, we thought it would happen to somebody else, but not to us. Yeah. But we were scared, so we knew what the odds were. We'd see guys, we'd eat breakfast with guys that wouldn't come back that night. Yeah, well, I always prayed. I learned to pray real fast.
The prayers were answered, and Hutchinson came home and found love. He was married to Norma June for many years, and they raised 2 daughters. When one has faced death frequently, like Hutchinson, peace becomes very important. So he went to IU and became an elementary teacher and eventually a principal. It was a job he truly enjoyed.
My goal has always just been to be comfortable. I never wanted to be rich. I've turned down lots of opportunities for better jobs. I wanted to stay in education, and I wanted to be comfortable. I wanted to retire and have my horses and my golf cart, and that's what I did.
Not long after retirement, he suffered a heart attack in 2000. That's when his second job of sorts began. He said he took care of his health, and he kept his mind busy by writing books about World War II. And it all started with this diary.
It has all the stories of my missions.
For material, he interviewed over 200 veterans and their families. His first book, Through These Eyes, features him as a 19-year-old on the cover.
Yeah, I mean, when you see that fellow at 19, what do you think now, being 97?
Well, you just think God's been good to me, and I never thought I'd be 20, really.
Decades have passed, but he still looks sharp in his bomber jacket and aviator glasses.
Okay.
And that armor-plated Bible, well, I guess you could say it definitely did its job.
So you think it works?
We know it works. I'm here.
Quite a guy, and I want to thank my brother-in-law, Kevin Dodd, for telling me about Mr. Hutchinson. He read one of his books, and if you're interested in his 6 books about World War II and 2 other books about growing up in the Depression, we'll have a link for you on our website. Oh, one more thing. He's working on another book at 97, which he hopes to finish in the very near future. What a guy. All right, still ahead in our second half hour of Live at 5, a look at our latest local headlines, including more information on new internet services that will be provided to residents in the city of Sullivan. And the latest details after more than 150 people are killed at a Halloween event in South Korea. We'll have all those stories and much more when we come back.